How's it going, everyone? This another episode of 3 things that everyone should have. Gonna do clothing. Our last episode we covered coats, and most of those were actually jackets. I'm sorry, my terminology is a little bad. There's not a real big distinction between coats and jackets that I know of. So this week we're going to cover boots, pants, and a hoodie. First off, we're going to start off boots, and you might wonder, what's up with this one? Well, Sally Pally over here has bad separation anxiety, and I left her in the camper for about 30 minutes, came back and she sucked in my brand new boot into her kennel and ate the tongue. And at the time, these are $120 boots. It's a lot of money for me at the time. It's not cheap now. But boots still work, still great. I am going to take this to a seamstress. I'm making a pile to go to the seamstress, get fixed. I want new tongue put in this. And so these are insulated hiking hunting boots. Pretty simple. They got good insulation on the inside. They're roomy enough. I can wear a big sock with them. If you're going to buy boots for the winter, have a big sock on when you try them on. Don't just assume the fact that it says size 13 means it's going to be a 13. I've had that problem more recently than anything. So just FYI, I wear size 13. I actually wear size 12. But, well, actually 12 and a half. It's hard to find that, so I always get a 13. If you can, it's a good idea to get a half size bigger. But I'm kind of going a different route on my socks, which I'll go over in another video. But really good lace-up boots. Stay on my feet really firm. I've worn these 6 years. And I wore them a lot this year. From October, opening weekend, bow season, to mid-December, I wore these every weekend. Wearing them, and they're just now broke in. And just like I told you on some of my other episodes of 3 things you have to have, I waterproof these. I waterproof everything I can with the silicone spray Scotchgard. These are actually waterproof. I say that with quotations because boots are hard to keep waterproof, these fabric ones, so you got to treat these. I treat these once a year and they'll be good. So pretty good tread on them too. So I got these at Cabela's right before Bass Pro Shops bought them, right before they started going to hell. So probably not getting that sponsorship after that statement, but I don't care. So the next thing we're going to cover is pants. Logan, why do we need to cover pants for cold weather gear? Can you even see my pants, or are they blending into my shirt? I didn't think about that. I'm wearing a blue denim shirt. I got denim pants. These are Redhead brand. Like I said, you might be questioning, why do we need to go over pants? These are lined pants with fleece. These are really warm. These are very thick blue denim. This is a really good layer. Fortunately, I got these. These are 36-34. I do wear 36-34, but with the extra lining, the extra clothes, you have to keep this in mind when you buy cold weather gear. I need a 38. So I'll probably get another pair this year. And standard pants, I've had several pair of these over the past. I like the canvas ones better. I want to get some more canvas. I love canvas pants. But made in Mexico. That's cool. I like supporting Mexico too. anything but China. And I bought these at Cabela's, I think, right at the same time I bought my boots. Just around the same era. They do have one little hole right here, but I go all the way through the lining. It doesn't go through the lining, but not a big deal. I got that on some barbed wire. So if you're going to get these, I highly suggest them though. There's almost no rivets on them other than the pockets, so it's all stitched. That's nice. But if you're going to get these, get them a size bigger, because you can wear these when you have base layer, medium layer, maybe a heavy layer of long underwear. And these are just another layer. This is a layer within a layer, literally. Perfect pants for cold weather. By themselves, without any base layer, any long underwear, I'd say 35 to 45 degree weather. Anything over 45 degrees, depending on how much movement you're actually doing, I'd be very, very cautious of them, because they are hot at that point. But they're also can be very breathable if you got the size. Since they don't stick to you, they're not compression, they're not any of that, so they're very good for that. But that's about it for those. The next one might surprise y'all a little bit. It's actually the only one I have, and I bought this in Casper, Wyoming last year. So I'm going to just go over Casper, Wyoming. We went up there to do a job the week before Christmas. Not a big deal. Weather took a little turn on our drive up there. The storm that was going this way went that way and hit Casper. So got there, we're a little unprepared for cold weather. And we were there for about 10 days. So we went over to Walmart and I bought some more long sleeve shirts, some button ups that went over my other long sleeve. I bought a pair of long underwear and gloves. I think I bought a beanie too. And I bought this. This is the heavy hoodie. Heavy hoodie. I don't have a medium hoodie. I don't have a light hoodie. I have a sweater, my fleece sweater, in my first episode, I believe. But this is Wrangler brand, 2XL. It's their workwear, made in Bangladesh. So that's where that's from. Sorry, there's a weird noise there. Pretty standard. It's got the fuzzy inside. I love the fuzz. I don't like on the sleeves. It's made real slick. I'm not sure what the terminology is, but it's fuzzy, so I like the fuzz. But we've got 100% polyester, so it's 300% polyester. It's got one pocket on the inside there. Got another one over here. Nope. Just one inside pocket. And while we were in Casper, Wyoming, it was, I think the lowest it got was 8 degrees. 4 or 5 inches of snow several days. Ice. But the big thing was the wind. It set new record, 128, 138 miles an hour. And peppermint. That's the best part about going through coats and jackets. So it's really, really cold just because of the wind factor. And highly annoying. So pretty standard hoodie. 2 big pockets here. It actually has one pocket here that I don't like at all. Because when I go to stick my hand in this pocket, it'll go into that little pocket. I'm not sure what it's for, but I don't know. And I'm going to keep this thing for a while. I might see how hard it is to get that pocket out, though. That's how much it annoys me. Zipper is really good. It's got a big zipper tag. Which brand of zipper does it use? YKK. So this is by itself. If there's no wind, 25 degrees to 35 degrees. Anything above 35 degrees, it's way too heavy and hot for. But by itself, if there's no wind at all, it is really, really good. And it's better than some of my jackets, better than my fleece sweater. My shirt jacket's better against the wind, but it's not warmer. So you have to have a heavy hoodie. And it's best to leave it in the truck. In truth, around this time I put a set of bibs and this hoodie under the seat in my truck. And the reason I do that is because a few years back, nothing happened to me, but I was driving back from school through a windy, turny, classic county road, and there's a dude who went into the ditch. He had to walk back. He had to walk. He was just about halfway between towns, and he was walking. Luckily he had his bibs and his jacket. I did turn around to see if he was okay. Someone had already picked him up, so that's good. But I'm not going to be put in that situation and not have the cold weather gear. Not having cold weather gear is a big pain in the ass when you get cold. The coldest I've ever been was earlier this year, and it wasn't that cold. It was around 40 degrees, 30, 38, 40. But tall grass grew a lot bigger. It was real heavy dew, and it might have got down to 30. Walking through that tall grass, I was about 200 yards. Heavy dew soaked my pants. I was wearing these fleece lined pants, a flannel shirt, and my Carhartt jacket, I believe. And I froze my ass that morning. So I'm not going to do that again. But, so those are 3 things you should have for cold weather gear. Cold weather. And we got, I think, 1 or 2 more episodes of the clothing line. And then we're going to do another line, probably on camp gear. Or just household gear, actually, probably. And this series is dedicated to people who aren't sure of what they should have, or people who are wondering, hey, a few years ago we had this happen, what should we do to make it better? So, if you could, like and subscribe, tell your strangers, tell your friends, and tune in next week.